turned 30 today. And I can do anything I want. Because I am a grown-up.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times friends said what we were all thinking.
You threw my sandwich away. My sandwich! My sandwich!
For this list, we're looking at the scenes from the sitcom Friends where the characters took the words right out of our mouths or said something especially relatable. If there's a Friends line that was snatched from your lips that didn't make our list, share your picks in the comments. Number 10. Successful. Ross and Rachel get drunkenly married, but it's during one of the off-again parts of their on-again, off-again relationship.
Hello, Mrs. Ross!
Hello, Mr. Rachel!
What's worse, though, is that Ross lies about getting their marriage annulled. Rachel is understandably enraged,
I was going to tell you.
When? After the birth of our first secret child?
confronting him about it in front of their friends. Ross claims it's because he couldn't stand another marriage that didn't work out. Chandler quips with the voice of the audience.
Okay, let me just jump in and ask, at what point did you think this was a successful marriage?
Granted, Ross's bar for success in a relationship has got to be pretty low by this point. Even so, Chandler's remarks here are both hilarious and accurate. Who else is he secretly married to? Are we married to Ross?
Ross, just for my own peace of mind, you're not married to any more of us, are you?
Number 9. Painkillers. A guy's night out at a hockey game doesn't go as planned. Firstly, Ross is melancholy when he realizes it's the anniversary of the first time he and his ex-wife Carol were together.
Today's the day Carol and I first consummated our physical relationship. Sex.
And just when Chandler and Joey manage to cheer him up, Ross gets a hockey puck to the face and they have to spend the night at the hospital. Ross continues his maudlin reminiscing, which prompts Chandler to exclaim,
Yes, the moon, the glow, the magical feeling. You did this part. Could I get some painkillers over here, please?
While painkillers are a bit too extreme, we've all probably wished we could check out of a conversation when a friend goes on too long.
What is it? That she left you? That she likes women? That she left you for another woman that likes women?
A little louder, okay? I think there's a man on the 12th floor in a coma who didn't quite hear you.
Number 8. Precious. Phoebe and Mike get back together after a breakup, but unfortunately, Mike neglected to end things with his previous girlfriend before they did.
This is probably none of my business, but how long do you think you're gonna keep seeing her?
I'll tell her that it's over tonight at dinner. I promise.
While at his apartment waiting for him to break up with Precious, Phoebe makes comments about her name sounding like that of a pet's that are right on the money.
Her name's Precious? Is she a purebred or did you pick her up at the pound?
Unfortunately, Precious arrives, not at the restaurant with Mike, but at his apartment. Phoebe takes it upon herself to break up with her for him. And when Precious breaks down, Phoebe's tough love is something we've all probably fantasized about telling someone who couldn't handle the truth at some point.
I mean, what's wrong with me?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with you.
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Damn it, woman, pull yourself together. Have some pride for the love of God.
Number 7. Bad Dad. Given that he also has a son, Ben, you'd think that Ross would have parenthood somewhat figured out. You would be wrong. While playing with his infant daughter Emma, Ross has quite the one-sided conversation with her.
No matter what mommy says, we really were on a break. Yes, we were.
In addition to reiterating that he and her mother Rachel were, in fact, on a break, Ross discovers that he can make Emma laugh by singing Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh my God, you've never done that before, have you? You've never done that before. Daddy made you laugh, huh? Well, Daddy and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
The song about women's large posteriors proves a hit with the baby, yet even Ross can't help but remark on how inappropriate it is.
I'm a terrible father.
He said it, not us. Number 6. Not even sorry. Joey loves food. He's like the ultimate id in all of us. So after Phoebe's friend Sarah eats something off his plate, Joey is furious. He doesn't share food. And honestly, we can relate.
Joey doesn't share food!
After explaining his preferences to Phoebe, he's convinced to give Sarah another chance. When his date goes for his food again, Joey gives her the lowdown too.
Now look what you did!
What is the matter with you?
I don't like it when people take food off of my plate, okay?
Although she seems understanding, Joey proves that he can't practice what he preaches. When she briefly leaves the table, Joey is unable to resist her dessert. Sometimes dessert is worth more than a relationship, and we're not apologizing.
I'm not even sorry.
Number 5, decisions.
You tell him to wait.
Okay. Wait.
Emily.
Ross's second marriage, the one to Emily, is arguably his most disastrous. In his effort to reconcile with her, he abandons Rachel and lets her go to Greece by herself. However, upon her return, Rachel appears totally fine with the outcome.
Rach, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh, Ross, come on. You just did what you had to do.
She brushes off Ross's concerns and apologies, and seems to have had a great time on holiday. That is, until Ross leaves the room. Rachel reveals to her other friends that she had a terrible time and that she was humiliated.
It was so humiliating. I felt like such an idiot. I mean, it's all my fault. And you know why? Because I make very bad decisions.
She puts the blame firmly on herself. And honestly, we've probably all felt like our own worst enemies at some point too. Number 4, clap back.
He's coming here for Thanksgiving?
I know, it's sick.
Why is it sick?
Because it's Richard's son. It's like inviting a Greek tragedy over for dinner.
Thanksgiving episodes usually result in chaos on Friends, and this one is no exception. Along with Chandler spending it in a large box, Monica injures her eye and connects with Tim, the son of her ex-boyfriend Richard.
I think it's twisted.
What's twisted?
Me going out with Richard's son.
Ew. Ew.
When it becomes clear that she's attracted to him, the rest of the group gives her a hard time about it. However, Monica eventually snaps and lists all of her friends' dysfunctions, proving that they are in no place to judge her.
Fine, judge all you want to, but married a lesbian, left a man at the altar, fell in love with a gay ice dancer, threw a girl's wooden leg in the fire, live in a box.
While not all of us can rattle off every poor decision our friends have made, it would be nice if we could if and when they ever questioned our romantic choices. Number 3, getting coffee.
Your mom said you work here, and it's true.
Look at you in the apron. You look like you're in a play.
It can be easy to forget, but Rachel begins the series as a newly independent young woman who starts working as a waitress at Central Perk. While she's excited about being independent from her parents, her first paycheck leaves her less than enthused. We've all been there.
I earned this. I wiped tables for it. I steamed milk for it, and it was totally not worth it. Who's FICA? Why is he getting all my money?
And the arrival of some of her old friends leaves her feeling depressed and inadequate. After hearing everything they've been doing, Rachel laments that all of them have seemingly passed her by, and that they're all doing better than she is.
FICA guys took all my money. Everyone I know is either getting married or getting pregnant or getting promoted, and I'm getting coffee. And it's not even for me.
Hey, we've all had FOMO at some point. Number 2, the real world. Speaking of Rachel's beginnings and the shows, she reconnects with Monica and Ross and meets the rest of the gang after leaving her fiancé at the altar.
I just didn't know where to go, and I know that you and I have kind of drifted apart, but you're the only person I knew who lived here in the city.
Who wasn't invited to the wedding?
Oh, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue.
Rachel celebrates her new independence by buying new clothes with her father's credit card. The gang encourages her to cut up her credit cards so that she'll be truly independent.
Oh, come on. Cut.
After a rambling and truly bizarre tangent from Phoebe, Rachel goes through with it, and Monica congratulates her.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.
The real world can be pretty awful, true, but it can also be wonderful, and that contradiction continues to infuriate and delight most of us. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Shut up! It's a hilarious scene for us, but in Chandler's shoes, we'd do the same.
Pivot! Pivot! Pivot!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
A grown-up. Adulting do be like that sometimes.
I turned 30 today, and I can do anything I want because I am a grown-up.
Rage. Surprising and upsetting events can set anyone off.
You threw my sandwich away. My sandwich! My sandwich!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Wednesday. While everyone is hanging out at Central Perk, Phoebe asks Rachel if she can use the copier at Bloomingdale's.
I'm making up flyers, trying to get new massage clients, so can I come to Bloomingdale's and use the copy machine?
Well, sure, but they might think it's kind of weird considering I don't work there anymore.
However, she's surprised to discover that Rachel hasn't worked there for a year and that she now works at Ralph Lauren. Rachel does agree to let her use the copier, but only at lunch, as she's worried her boss doesn't like her.
Phoebes, you can still use the copy machine where I actually work, but just come by at lunch so that my boss doesn't see you, because Kim will just freak out and she already doesn't like me very much.
The others all agree that their employers seem to hate them too. But it takes, of all the friends, Joey to point out the obvious.
Maybe it's a universal thing.
Yeah, or maybe it's because you're all hanging around here at 11:30 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, let's head off to work.
It's like he's speaking with our voices, since viewers often question why the gang never seems to spend much time at work. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.